Well, for those of y'all that are beardless, trying to eat a spaghetti gets everywhere. Y'all have to forgive me. Running in a little late. Bring no much. What's going on? Cody, how you doing? Bring no much. What's going on? Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I almost finished up my supper before I got time. This one's different, Cody. This one's it's kind of got like a lemon zest on it with some chicken. It's good. Sunfish Assassin, well, welcome. Thanks for coming in, man. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Tell me where you're from. I'll be done with this in just a few minutes. Joe Morgan, how you doing? Oh, okay. Well, I'll be in your neck of the woods come tomorrow. I'll be headed down to Macon. Well, kind of your neck of the woods. Tom Keltich, how you doing, sir? Doing good, Joe. A little bummed out. Duck season is over with. Ended yesterday. And we finally, and I mean literally today, we finally started getting really cold weather in. We got a nor'easter. Unpaved Explorer, how you doing? Homestead Raid, all right. Shiner, Rob, how you doing? Yeah, Sunfish, I've been duck hunting. I killed my first duck when I was 7 years old, and I'm 55 now. All right, Mo Homestead, it's a me raid. Y'all, please forgive me while I finish up this supper. Trying to get it done before this all started and just couldn't. Just couldn't. Well, Joe, you have to understand. Duck season ended yesterday on the 31st at sundown, legal sunset. And for me and guys that are like me who live this 365, guess what? Duck season just started. Now, we can't hunt them for about another 9 months, but it has just started. Mo, I want to thank you so much for the raid and everybody that's coming over from Mo's. Mo's a great gal. She is the bee's knees. Well, Sunfish, here's what we do over here. We support each other in the outdoors YouTube community and this community itself. We don't like to At least I know I don't. I know a few others. We don't like to say subscribe. We like to say we want to support, because really, truly, and let's be honest with each other. You may go to somebody's channel and for whatever reason, it may not click for you for whatever reason. It doesn't mean anything. Just support them. Watch a video, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. Let's see here. Joe Serrano, how you doing, buddy? Doing good. Thanks for coming over. Hey, no issues, Mo. No issues. Wanda, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Like you hid. It has been a while. Here I am eating bread and pasta. I'm going to be giving my weight update here soon. You got to love the irony. I'll be done in just a minute. Eat my last piece of bread. Work started back and I haven't felt so good. Yet, Wanda, I know the feeling. I've been out of work for 2 weeks now. And I just got a phone call for work tonight. So, yep, it's going to be good to get back to work. What kind of fish are mounted behind you? This one right here is about a 5, 6, 7 pound largemouth bass. And that one right there, well, that's a largemouth bass. It's 14 pounds, 13 ounces. M. Duggar fishing? Fishing. What dogs bring my quacks back? Well, not all ducks quack. That's number one. And number two, I have 2 Labradors. Both of them are too old to hunt anymore, and I retired both. So this year is my first year without a dog in probably, I don't know. See, I've been duck hunting for 48 years. Yeah, it's my first year without a dog ever. But I do want to, I am looking at getting maybe a standard poodle, training to be a duck dog, or either a Boykin Spaniel, or either going back to a lab. I haven't quite decided yet. Hey, Dukes, how you doing, brother? Glad you could stop in. I'll tell you what, Joe. I'll tell you how I like to cook all my fish. That's bass, crappie, brim. I like to salt, pepper, cornmeal, hot grease. Okay, that's how I cook them. And then on my side, I use sliced tomato, sliced cucumber, salt, pepper, Duke's mayonnaise, and then a big, huge side of buttered cheese grits. I train my own dogs, Tom. Yellow cornmeal, as long as it's made by Adaloo, Just north of you, brother. I am in South Carolina. I am in South Carolina. Yeah, right above you. I see Athens. I'm probably about 4 hours. Middle of the state. How could you tell I was from the South? Are you stereotyping my accent? Hmm? Or just the fact that I eat Adaloo? Or I know what Adaloo is? All righty. Jay, how you doing, buddy? Well, it's over, Jay. Duck season has officially ended. Stereotyping my accent. You don't have an accent, Mo. I mean, really, seriously, I've listened to you. Yeah, Dukes, that's what you were telling me earlier, man, when we were talking. Yeah, Joe, Duke's mayonnaise is the best mayo in the world, period. No if, and, buts, or about it. And hey, Amazon. We're out in South. I got Sunfish. I got a song called South Kakalaki. But we're out. I'm assuming right across the border. So what? Augusta, North Augusta. I hear you, Joe. Fight me. The South has the best food. Here's my sign. Change my mind. Right. I'm already starting. Well, I'm actually glad it's over with because our season actually just sucked. Period. And I think Mo, Dukes, and Hellman's are not the same. No, 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 no. No, they are not the same. I have hunted over a wired griffin. I've never owned one personally, but I have hunted over them numerous times. Duck hunting and then pheasant hunting, and they were real. He was a real good dog I was hunting with. Mo, now you just making fun. Now you just making fun. You trying to get Daddy Duck to go 8 nuts up in here, ain't you? Miracle Whip and Dukes taste the same. You, yeah, I caught you. I caught the Mo. Uh, uh. At first, I said, "Okay, all right, now we'll argue a little bit." And then but when you threw in um, um, the Miracle Whip, I knew good and right then and there you were trying to make a joke. Yeah, I saw the pictures you sent me, Jay, about the fried chicken mallard. I want to see that. I missed something up here. I need to back it up. Wyatt, how you doing? I saw a video where you look like you caught a white rat. We're having a debate about mayo. That's a stereotype. Miracle Whip is gross. Oh, a duck hunting channel, and we're talking about Miracle Whip. Man, this is good. It was a weasel. Okay. I I saw the thumbnail, and I was trying to get all this set up and eat supper, and I was watching JV hunting, and I was watching Mo before that. Hey Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? And and I was doing all that, and as I was scrolling down, I looked like you had a possum and a white rat, and you were happy about it. So I was going to take a look at it a little bit later on. Oh goodness, doing good, Jeremy. It did. I was like, what in the world is he catching a white rat for? Well, let's see here. If y'all haven't already, please do me a favor and hit that big thumbs up. And any of my moderators that are in here, Tom, Mo, and whoever else is in here, please at any time feel free to throw out somebody's channel that you may know. Just sling it out there. It's okay. We're out here to help support each other. I caught a bass last year with a baby wharf rat in its stomach. Yeah, I caught one many years ago that had believe it or not, had a cottonmouth in his mouth. Had a small cottonmouth, about, I don't know, maybe about that long. Unpaved Explorer, Duke or Hellman's? Duke's. Yeah, it is finally getting here, Rob. It is the day after duck season, and we finally got the cold weather. Talked to a guy earlier today and said he saw ducks migrating into our swamps today. They weren't doing it Sunday. I can tell you, I was there. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. How many mallards does it take to fill the stomach of a 5'7" man? Well, I'm 5'8" and it takes quite a few for me. Hold on, brother. Well, if anybody was wondering what I was doing, let's just say I saw that trick on another YouTube channel that I adore, that I like, that I highly respect. However, she uses a fan, so I don't use a fan. Yeah, they have stayed. They're up north. They're still north. Listen, a duck doesn't, just because it's wintertime doesn't mean that he is going to migrate. He will not migrate unless he has to. So the only reason he's gonna migrate, Hooks and Hammock, how you doing? Thanks a lot. 80K, how you doing? If I've missed you or missed anybody, please forgive me. I am trying to catch up. But a duck doesn't need to migrate. The only reason he needs to migrate are these three things: weather, which influences open water. So if it's really, really cold and all the water freezes, they're going to migrate. They got to have open water, right? Got to have that. And weather will push them down. Open water and food. Now, if they got open water and food, I don't care how cold it gets. As long as they got open water and food, they're not going to move. Yeah, Joe, they do that here sometimes. You can go to some of the state parks around here, and people feed deer, which I think is crazy. Hooks and Hammock. I saw you in, I believe it was JV's. Welcome. Pull up a chair, sit down, have a chill. I'd like to see me use a fan. Yeah, I wish I'd have done it a whole lot sooner and came down. Yep, hang around power plants. Jeremy, I didn't even leave the house. The only time I left the house this morning was to go for a walk. And then I came right back. I was inside the house the whole day doing stuff. Didn't even go anywhere. M and K, I've been waiting on you all night, man. I'm glad you're here. Okay, guys, M and K is here, so I get to do this. All right, M and K. I don't know how many you did, but I walked 6 miles last week, and I did not lose a pound. I am still at 277. I think it was all the sausage biscuits I was eating last week while I was duck hunting, but I did not lose any weight, but I still walked 6 miles. So, tell me what you did. Oh yeah, Wyatt, congrats, 900. Yep, you got 900. I saw that earlier too. All right, I'll take a look at it after a while. Ain't no calories in salt. I don't think so either, Wyatt. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's any calories at all. Yes, sir. I do duck hunt, and I am a real guy. I have checked myself numerous times, and I keep coming up real. Yep. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. And y'all ain't had sausage biscuits to eat my sausage biscuits in the duck line. Real guy with a mud motor. Yes, sir. I'll bring it to you. I'm going to bring you good hunts. I'm going to bring you bad hunts. I'm going to bring you hunts that we all should have just stayed home. It doesn't matter. I'm going to bring them because it's real life. It's real duck hunting. I don't mind watching, ducks coming through, watching videos or every day, but the same guys are putting out every day. Every time they go hunting, they're killing a limit. Well, after a while, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun to watch, because you're going to have slow days. Put them out there. It's real life. A turkey blind sausage biscuit. Well, we can try it. Hey, Jay, question. How far away are you? And I think I've asked you this before, but I can't remember. But how far away are you from that ark, that Noah's Ark place? You know the one I'm talking about? How far are you away from it? And an hour, 2 hours? What? Just let me know. That would be cool, Joe. A hunt is a hunt. Any hunt better than working. GoPro usually makes a round trip with them. Usually. Yeah, I got a friend of mine that keeps losing them. Just a little under 2 hours. Okay. Claude Ortega, how you doing? Welcome. Jay, I'll call you about that tomorrow. I got a couple other questions for you. Yeah, it's supposed to be a replica of the Ark that was built. I'm going to be in that area come April, and I may want to go see it. Okay. All right. First of all, sausage. It can be pork. It can be deer meat or any type of wild game. Turkey, chicken do not belong in sausage. Do not belong in sausage. Does not belong there. You fry chicken and you fry turkeys. That's what you do with chicken and turkeys. Everything else you can make a sausage out of, but turkeys are fried, chicken is fried. Exactly, Jay. What is turkey sausage? Well, the line cook just posted a YouTube video. If y'all don't have the line cook, he's not in here, but he just posted. They get posted a video where they got ice, in New Jersey. So we should be getting ducks now. We sure didn't have them 2 days ago. Yeah, a turkey blind in the blind in a turkey blind where you're in a blind hiding from the turkeys. A sausage biscuit cooked in the turkey blind. You have to understand, Joe. He's from Kentucky, so you got to understand the accent and then translate it. Yeah, gentlemen and ladies, I am feeling my oats tonight. Ooh, turkey bacon. That's just nasty. People make a big deal about turkey season here. Well, it should be. Hey, Joe, you got it, bro. That's what I'm here for. Daddy Duck 365, here to help you with your inner self. Hey, appreciate that. And I did not get this on film. I thought I did. I thought I filmed it, and I don't know what happened. Maybe I just didn't hit record. But the next day, I kid you not, I put that blind up the next morning, popped it up, and the top frame of the blind snapped in two. And when it went down, it snapped the second frame. So I had to drop everything down. And when I got home, I had to fix it. And I thought that I turned the camera on to watch, to do all this stuff, and it didn't come out. Cody from After 5 is in the house. Hey, buddy. Bacon is pig. Do I like to eat turkey necks? No, because where I shoot a turkey is usually right here, and I blow their head and neck slap off. Just coming off the ice. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I finally got it. I did get the blind fixed, and it works great now. Bear bacon is pretty good. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll tell you what I do like, ADK, and that's bear sausage. Cody from After 5 Outdoors, we did a collaboration hunt down here, and he brought in a 5-pound stick of bear sausage, and I hid it before he left, so he couldn't find it, take it back with him. I kept that stuff and ate it. $0.50 for a chicken neck? Man. The Bink No Bunch. This body is by bacon. That's right. So, all right. So we got the weight issue out. I'm still at 277. Did not gain, did not lose, and I am walking 2 miles a day, or at least trying. I did. I threatened him with shrimp. I shoved shrimp down Cody's throat and made him sick. He lost 10 pounds while he was here. Usually when people come to the South, they gain 10 pounds. He's the only one I've ever met that's ever lost 10 pounds. Oh, 15, not 1. Okay. All right, I got you now. I got you, Joe. Sorry, I misread that. I thought you said 1 chicken neck for 50 cents. That's an expensive chicken neck. That chicken neck better be that big around. And you know. All right, well, hurry back if you can. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. Well, I do put bacon sometimes in my biscuits, so. Tofu. John, please. It's a hunting channel. Tofu? Ugh. I think John's over in the corner laughing. I think he's over there laughing or doing something. Tofu. Man. I know you are, John. I got you, bro. All right, what are we doing tonight? All right, so got some couple things that are coming out. I'll have a video coming out Wednesday on some new decoys that I got a hold of, and I think I'm gonna. I was sitting there talking about a name change, and the name that I had picked was the Palmetto Outdoorsman or the Palmetto Sportsman, and they have been taken already. So I think I'm just going to stick with Daddy Duck for a little while, see what happens. But we are going to branch out a lot more from the just the strict duck hunting, and we are going to be doing some conservation videos here shortly. And I still have a few hunts that are in queue right now that I haven't put out, so they'll be coming out soon. And yeah, the only juice I drink is orange. I still do have a few hunts, and I'm going to do some gear reviews for the year, and then some more conservation stuff, and then get into fishing and turkey hunting and more conservation, and then probably going to be doing some food plots for deer and hog, and maybe some hog hunting here shortly. Waiting on that to get ready to start doing that here real quick. Yeah, we got I hope so, Rob. We got a bunch of hogs right down the road from where I live in the woods, and we're getting ready to start doing some damage. Get ready to do some damage control. Wild hogs just tear up everything. So we're gonna get set up for them, and we're gonna build a couple new deer stands. Machine guns in a helicopter. Yeah, those guys are crazy, man. Well, Joe, you can shoot the smaller bores. Yes, they're open year round, and they are classified as a nuisance animal. And on private property only, you can hunt them at night, um, even during the deer season. So if you own private property, you can get the permits. All you have to do is let the game wardens know, get the permits. Let them know that you're going to be hunting hogs at night. And even with the deer season in, of course, our deer season ended already. It ended January 1. But that's when we're gonna be doing our hog hunting. Yeah, you can do that with coyotes here too. Yeah, smaller boars are not as gamey. Uh, but again, we're gonna shoot them all. you know, we're gonna shoot them all. We're gonna shoot as many as we can because we got way too many, and it's just it's tearing up people's property. Farmers are complaining, and you know, and they get everywhere. I mean, they just get into everything. So, your deer season ended yesterday, Jeremy. Is that what you're saying? Your deer season? Yeah, they got good meat, and most of the time, I mean, we even kill the young ones, the little ones, and those are the ones we like to barbecue. Those ones that are especially about 75 to 100 pounds. Those are the ones we really like to barbecue. 100 pounds and smaller. You got to remember, a hog can start reproducing what, at 6 8 months. I mean, it's crazy. My buddy he's been hunting them. He doesn't duck hunt, and he's been filling his freezer with wild hog. Yeah, Joe, you're right. They will get in there and they'll dig these holes, and cattle will step in and break their ankles, break their legs. Oh, let's see here. Cody, did y'all catch any fish? I know you were on the ice today. Did y'all catch any fish? Or are you in transit now and can't talk? Hog jowls and grits. Ooh, Ooh, that sounds that's pretty good. Fried hog jowl. Make a pot of grits. Yes, sir. Wow, that's crazy, Rob. We'll be doing ours at night, so I don't know how the cameras are going to work. I don't have any night vision yet. Bring a machine gun. I'm not familiar with it, Rob, but I will take a look a little bit later on. Um, I'll be on the road starting tomorrow, going back to work. So took 150 wild hogs to the processor Saturday night. Or you took 150 hogs or 150-pound hog? That's going to be one heck of a bill, Dukes. 150 pound. There you go. Okay. I'll tell you what, Rob. I tell you what I should have done this duck season, and I should have done it early because our duck season was so bad. But I should have just went crappie fishing and videoed that. Yeah, I'm about ready myself, Jeremy. I got one. I have two hunts left for ducks that I can go on. The veterans hunts. I can't go on the first one, which is this Saturday, because I'll be out of town for work. And then the next hunt is on the 13th. It's a here in South Carolina. We have a the federal youth day, and it's also the federal. It's also the state rather veterans and active duty military hunts. Yeah, Joe, I thought the same thing. I thought he said 150 hogs. That's why I asked. And so we're gonna. So I got one more hunt, at least one more hunt that I can go. I'm hoping that this weather just drives them down, and since very few people will be hunting, that we can get on some. Yeah, Jeremy, you have at least in my state, South Carolina, we have um, state youth hunts, which is before the season, and then you have the federal youth hunts, which is generally after the season. And this year, the state of South Carolina has allowed veteran and active duty members to hunt after the regular season, and it coincides with the federal youth days. So, getting kind of excited about that. Yeah, I wish that I I know that they can't extend our season. That's just impractical, and that's not good for the Ducks. And I understand that. And I'm glad they're doing something for veterans and active duty. I really am. Boy. Yeah, it ain't cheap, is it, Dukes? Yeah, I had 6 people lined up to include myself to hunt this Saturday, and I haven't had much work in the last couple of weeks come in. So when it came in today, I had to take it. I mean, I got to pay the bills, guys. So I'm going to miss the first hunt. So I had to call everybody and let them know I couldn't go. So we're going to do it again. They're going to go ahead and do their own hunts, and then the following weekend on the 13th, I'll be there with my camera. Hey, no problem, Mo. Welcome back. John, you take care of yourself. All right, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man, I got a crank in my neck. I can't get it out. Well, let's see here. News from the channel. I've got yesterday I went over 30,000 views. Last time I looked at my channel, I had 523, something like that. I know a few guys in here said that they've started supporting me, and I appreciate that. And on my way to trying to get that big 600. 527. Oh, done went up 4. Appreciate that, Rob. The Bank No Bun. Yeah, thanks, Mo. Appreciate that. That is, guys, if any of y'all in here don't have the Bank No Bunch, listen, they're in my top. They're in my top 10. I love watching them when they bring stuff out. Okay, they have a good time. Y'all need to go and take a look at them. Hey, Living. If I missed you, Living, I apologize. There you are. Hey, appreciate that, man. Your doctor had a coyote hunt canceled last minute because of the large snowfall. Let's see here. What else is going on? Other than my room, my office here looks like a sporting goods store blew up in it. I still ain't put my stuff away yet. Thoughts on the Citadel shotguns from Turkey? Uh, Honestly, Joe, I have never shot one. They look like a good looking gun, but I've never shot one. I don't know that much about them. Um, um, I mean, I've never held one. I just don't know anything about them, brother. To give you to give you an answer that would probably help you on it. Um, I am. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm a Browning and Remington and Mossberg kind of guy, and I mean, I do own I think the fanciest gun I got in my cabinet is a Benelli. So, um, I love my Brownings and I love my Remingtons and I like my Mossbergs. No sporting goods store looks so good. You ain't seen the floor. You have not seen the floor. I got hunting clothes. I got clothes all over. Hey, live in Minnesota. Appreciate you coming in, man. I really do. Thanks so much. Um, I got hunting clothes on the floor. I got spinning wing decoys that need batteries. Um, they're all. I got decoys. Um, I mean, I got my spinning wings up here. You know, they're in the. I got two of them in here. The other ones are in my shed or either in the garage. I got everything scattered all over the place. Yep, you're right, Jay. All around gun from turkeys to ducks, deer, quail, boat paddle. Heck, I think I've even used a barrel to stir a catfish stew a couple times while I was in the swamp. Speaking of using a boat paddle, I had to push pole my way out of the swamp this week. I mean, I was up there. I was up in the swamp and didn't see any ducks and sitting there decided I was going to do some scouting and could not crank the boat. And I think the battery was dead. And I didn't bring my jump box with me that morning. And I ended up push poling out of the swamp that 18-foot Go Devil boat. And yes, I got a little bit of video, so that'll be coming out eventually. Laura the Explorer, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed. I caught the tail end when he was promoting my channel in there, and he was doing the Christmas video. So hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm glad you did. We had fun doing that. Cody from After Five Outdoors was with me, and he was down here duck hunting with me, and we put that together. And I have to give credit where credit is due. Although it may have been my idea and my weird sense of humor to get it done, but COVID. COVID. Wow. I'll be all right. Give me a minute. But Cody put that together. Help me put that together. That's what I'm trying to say. Got me all choked up just thinking about it. Yeah, Joe, they're probably the easiest guns in the world to take apart. Man, oh man, that hurt. The only time I switch rings is in my Remington 1100. For light loads, I flip the rings around, and on the when I go duck hunting with it, I just flip them back. That's awesome, Jay. Yeah, the ducks are trying to get revenge. I tell you what, they were laughing at me this morning. When I was doing my morning walk this morning, I had a small flock of summer ducks fly over. I mean, right there. They know when the season ended. And Joe, to be quite honest, yeah, I know that you don't duck hunt. That I don't think you do duck hunt. If I'm mistaken, just let me know. But I don't think you duck hunt, and you don't need a semi-automatic to duck hunt. And if you're someone new into the sport, you don't need it. Just get you a reliable pump gun. And that's why, because they're just so reliable. But my Belgian Browning, um, it's a 16 gauge. I mean, it shoots everything from low brass to high brass shells without any issues. That's right. You never hunted. That's right. Hunting testing. Oh, really? When y'all gonna start doing that? You think she's well? She's old enough to do the juniors, so y'all gonna put her in the juniors? Well, Laura, thank you. If you're still here, if you're still in here, I just saw a comment. A comment just popped up from one of my videos. Thank you. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Jay, that's going to be awesome. There's nothing wrong with that, Joe. Seriously, there's nothing wrong. I mean, I know of at least 3 people in here that, I mean, they may hunt, but they shoot. They either still do or used to shoot competitions. So appreciate that, Claude. Oh man, oh man. Still got that crick in my neck. Gotta work that out. But to say the least, and I tell you, the season here was terrible. It's not my worst season by far, but it ranks right up there with it. Uh, you can miss 3 times as fast with 870 as you can with a But yeah, this season was bad. And I do know there were some guys that shot some ducks here on public land, and I know that a bunch of them shot some on some private land. But for the public duck hunter in general, it was a terrible. And I've been hearing that from all across the country. That their seasons were just not that good this year. Oh, no worries. Heck, I'm never caught up on it, Jeremy. So I'm always a day late and $1 short. All right, Rob. Well, hurry back. Be careful. I know it's cold down there in Florida where you're at, so take your time. Can't kill them if you ain't shooting. That's right. Well, he said it, Mo. He said it was cold. He said it was cold, so I'm figuring it's about 60. Safety first. Don't forget to pack a blanket and, you know, don't forget to pack a blanket, Rob, in case you get stuck on the freeway. Uh, minus 30. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Taking extra food, water, and clothes just in case. How do I like my turkey cooked? Fried. Fried turkey is the only way to cook turkey. We all make choices. I choose flip flops. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I do, Claude. I like them. I like it fried, man. That's I've had slow roasted turkeys. I've smoked turkeys. We've done it all, but I love my fried turkey. I don't think it keeps the riff raff out, Cody. I think it keeps the riff raft in because it's too daggum cold to go out. Yep, 10-4 means all good. If you ever seen what a wild turkey eats, you probably think that's nasty too, especially around here. We get turkeys that are in the swamps, and they eating the bug. They're not fed corn or scratch, and so they're eating little bugs and little grass seeds and crawfish and minnows, and they can catch themselves a little rat or a mouse or a little lizard or something. Smoke to me has no real, really. I do like the smoke flavor. Uh, I'm going to ask a question, Claude. When you ever smoked a turkey, and if so, what kind of wood did you use? And was it a wild turkey or was it a domesticated turkey? All right, Jeremy, appreciate you coming in. Enjoy your supper. Applewood, and it was wild. Because I use Applewood a lot, and I thought the flavor was fine. Um, and me personally, I thought the flavor of it was fine. Now, do you put a rub on it or a dry rub or anything like that? Because what I'll do is I'll take the turkey if I smoke it, and especially a wild turkey, and I will give it a nice rub down with something like some olive oil, and then a seasoning, usually a Cajun seasoning, and or sometimes use kosher salt. Not a lot. No, you don't put a lot on there, but use a like a Cajun, dry rub. Throw it on the smoker. Use an applewood. But if you ask me how I prefer it the most, I prefer every. I'm from the South. I prefer everything fried. Yeah, yeah, using pecan wood. Yeah, that brings a whole new flavor to it, doesn't it? Well, let me ask you, Dukes, what kind of goose do you smoke? Because that'll make a difference, especially in a wild goose. Because I know Dukes knows this, and anybody that hunts, as far as a Canada goose, I don't like the taste of Canada geese. But you get me a speckle bellied goose. Now that's a different. That's different. And the speckle bellied goose tastes a whole lot better. You always smoke a Canada goose, okay? Yeah, and that does. And Dukes, you are right. That does make a difference because the geese around here are feeding on grass, and the geese up north and west are feeding on grain. And it does make a difference in what they've been eating. Chicken fried bacon and serve it with a white gravy. That's old milk gravy. Chicken fried bacon. Wow. I bet that is good. Dukes, we may have to try that next duck season. Chicken fried bacon in the duck blind. Geese from up north on Mississippi Flyway eat grain. Yep. Golf course geese. Texas County Reporter is the name of the YouTube channel. Okay. It is an interesting thought, isn't it? I've had bacon that's been a slow braise before. In the oven, it's been braised with like a whiskey glaze, something whether it's Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. Speckle belly geese. Look up white fronted geese. It's the same thing as a speckle belly. We just call them speckle belly. But white fronted goose is the real name of them. Oh, dude, I'll tell you right now. I don't care how you cook speckle belly geese, as long as I like them cooked anyway, any and everywhere. because they're, in my opinion, they are the best eating goose. Yeah, not a problem, bud. A fried Twinkie. Yeah. Yep. Fair food. A diet dude. You gotta do a let's see here. Mountain Dew Zero. Ain't a sponsor, but it could be. That ought to make somebody laugh. Y'all, speaking of Mountain Dew, have y'all seen that new one, the watermelon flavor or some berry flavor, red looking Mountain Dew? What are they gonna come up with next? I appreciate that, Mo. Thank you so much for coming in. A deep fried? No, I have not. I have not tried it. I have not tried it yet, Joe. I saw a video on it today. I was asking if y'all had seen it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The new Dew. I have not tried it. Um, um, but I saw a video. Someone did a video on it. We like Kentucky round steak, aka bologna with scrambled eggs. Yeah, watermelon. It's either watermelon or some kind of berry flavored Mountain Dew. Jay, have y'all taken a stick of bologna before and coat it with your favorite barbecue sauce and put it in the smoker? Y'all try that. Watermelon Dew is pretty. Oh, you've tried it? Okay. All right, y'all give me a few minutes. I need to fill up my glass. I'll be right back. So y'all just keep talking to each other, and I will be right back. By the way, supper was excellent. It was very good. They even liked it. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, well, I ate my dinner when I got right as I was starting this. recently saw a video on homemade bologna made with an empty pet bottle container. When it's set, just cut off the pet bottle and enjoy this. Huh. Interesting. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. All right. Sorry about that. I had to answer the text. So what else is going on? Jay, y'all still got goose season going on? Can y'all still hunt geese? We do have a goose season now, but I'm not hunting these locals. There's nothing but local geese. Too hard to. It's not like out west where you can pattern them. Till the 15th. Okay. Did y'all end yesterday? Duck season? Did your duck season end yesterday too? All right. Let's see. Yesterday at River Sea snow, the buddy killed 5. He's really. Yeah, we occasionally see the greater snow goose down here, but very, very seldom. Every now and then you'll see them. Hey, welcome back, Rob. What's the matter? Your flip flops ain't working tonight? Heck, our winter just started, man. How many ducks can? Oh, here in South Carolina, or in general? I'll just go in general. So I know the Atlantic, Mississippi, and Central Flyway. The limit is 6 ducks per day, with a possession limit of about 18, I think. But not all ducks. Not how do I put this? There's a duck limit for different species. Like, for example, what I call summer ducks, which most people call wood ducks, the limit is 3. And then you can kill 3 other ducks, or you can shoot 4 mallards. But here on the Atlantic Flyway, you can only shoot 2 mallards. Certain parts of the season, you can only shoot 1 bluebill. Then the other part, you can shoot 2 bluebills. So the duck limit is up to 6. I think the Pacific Flyway is up to 8. If I'm mistaken on that, somebody correct me. But the The limit is 6, but you have species. You can only kill a certain amount in each species. I hope that somewhat answers your question, Joe. And in some species, some duck species, we may not see. Some duck or goose species we may not see on the Atlantic flyway where I'm at, that you will see all the time in the Mississippi Central or even Pacific. $46 and windy. It didn't kill me, but I didn't like it. Oh goodness. Hope that somewhat answers your question, Joe. Okay. Does it make sense? I mean, like you can only kill one canvasback. You only shoot one pintail. So okay, yeah, all right. And like there's different species of ducks. Here, like if you take the Pacific Flyway, which is from Washington State on down to California and into Baja, and a little bit further, a little bit east of there, you get a duck that's called a cinnamon teal, but you won't see a cinnamon teal on any of the other flyways. Oh, occasionally you may get one, get a crossover or something, but they generally stay over there. And then the same thing here is, yeah, you have to identify the duck pretty quick. Yeah. In flight while it's traveling 25 miles an hour or higher. And, you have a lot of ducks that are similar in size and in flight and in color and in colors. So you really have to know what you're shooting at. If you look behind me on my safe, you'll see a wooden decoy. It's painted in a mallard. So that's the most commonly seen duck out there, except here. Oh, what else is going on, guys? I'm running out of things to talk about. Give me something to talk about. Duck related, no politics. Oh man. You have 4 flyways, Joe, and I'll go from east to west. So the first one will be the Atlantic Flyway. And the second flyway would be the Mississippi Flyway. And right beside it will be the Central Flyway, and then the Pacific Flyway is in California, or that Washington State on down. And the Valley of Mexico, now shrinking Lake Tex. I never can pronounce it correctly, Joe. Yeah, you're going to get your ducks from there. Are going to get your ducks from Mississippi and Central Flyway, most likely. Wood ducks are the ones that nest in hollow trees and hasn't come out. They jump right down. Yep. Yeah, and you may hear somebody call them summer ducks, especially from South Carolina, where I'm from. We call them, not everybody, but some of us older hunters, we call them summer ducks. Not really much. Hey, Dave, you just keep running errands. Yeah, me too, Joe. Virtual store manager meetings. No, they'll fly right over the Rockies. They'll fly right over. As a matter of fact, Joe, I'm on the Atlantic Flyway, and we get ducks that come to the Atlantic Flyway that will actually come from the Northwest Territory in Canada. We get a handful. It's not a lot, but we do get, and they're called crossovers, and vice versa. You'll get ducks that were born and raised in Ontario, Nova Scotia, PEI, Prince Edward Island, that will cross over into the Mississippi and the Central Flyways. Barbecue chicken flatbread at Walmart. Was that in their deli or something? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I would. I'd hate to fly right now, Rob. Have to sit on a plane with a mask on the whole time you're there. It'd drive me absolutely crazy. I can barely walk through a store with a mask on. I mean, just going into a convenience store, I can't do it. It drives me crazy. Oh, it's a take and bake? Okay. And Joe, y'all have if you're in Mexico, you have there's another tree duck similar to like a wood duck. It's called a furvolous tree duck and a black bellied whistling duck. The furvolous, it's actually a furvolous whistling duck. And you have black bellied whistling ducks. They also nest in tree cavities. There's actually a lot of ducks that do that. That will nest in hollowed out tree cavities. I think goldeneye do it. I know mergansers do it. Trying to think offhand anymore. Goldeneye or wood ducks, your whistling ducks. I think golden eyes do it. Mergansers. I think there's one more, but I can't remember it right off the top of my head. But as far as flying, think of the Central Flyway as just west of the Mississippi River, and then go to let's see, it'd be North Dakota, South Dakota, parts of Montana, the eastern side of Montana, straight down. The rest of that, west of that, would be the Pacific Flyway. That makes sense. But I've shot ducks that were banded, raised in Saskatchewan, Canada, which would be parts of it would be Central Flyway, parts of it would be in Mississippi Flyway, and I have shot them in on the Atlantic. So when coon when coon hunting Saturday night, I realize I'm too old to stay out that late. Y'all treat a couple den trees, okay. Y'all stayed out to one, and the guys with the dogs quit at 5. Yeah, you talk about dedicated. I has no. I have a hard time staying up to 10 o'clock doing this. Yeah, Joe. Even there are some ducks that actually nest. Not, excuse me, that actually roost in trees. Summer ducks or wood ducks, they'll roost in trees. Purplish tree ducks will roost in trees. There's a lot of ducks that will prefer to roost in a tree. Yep, it is huge. Yeah, it really is, and it's broken down. But I tell you what, if you look at a map, um, see if you can find a Ducks, especially by Ducks Unlimited, because they're very good maps. But look at migra- migration routes, waterfowl migration routes, and flyways, and it'll show you, you know, where how these ducks they you know, they just come from everywhere. But I think in my opinion, um, there are a lot more ducks on the Pacific Flyway, especially in the North Pacific, the Northwest. But the Central and Mississippi Flyways are I mean, if you think about it, it kind of is like a big funnel. If you see the map, you can see it. It's like a big funnel just comes down. Yeah, you're right, Jad. First time I ever saw a wood duck fly into a tree cavity, I went around to the other side of the trees. I was expecting to see their head stuck out the other side. Y'all have a lot of wood duck boxes out that way, Jay? I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be working on some here in a couple of weeks. Now I'd like to hit down to Mexico again. I haven't been down there in a long, long time. A very long time. I'd like to go down there and hunt again. Duck hunt and white winged doves. You're kidding me, dude. That's funny. That's funny. Well, let me ask you this, dude. Was that late in the year? Just out of curiosity? Or was it in the beginning of the year? Yeah, yeah, I've been down there. Yeah, long time ago. Very long time ago. They just make a leap of faith, yeah. Now, in your wood duck late in the season, yeah, it might have been. You think it was an early nester? Out of curiosity, Dukes. I mean, if we had it was a warm weather year and it may have been an early nester. I'm curious because I've heard of them doing it. So, but Jay, when you build your boxes on the inside near the hole, do you put like hardware cloth down the side so they can climb up it? Okay, cool, Jay. I got some video this spring of a small flock of baby wood ducks swimming. Mama was doing the flapping, um, trying to get us to get away from from her babies. You know, acting like she was wounded, trying to draw us away. It was pretty cool to watch him do that. Excuse me. You've always called them wood ducks. You got the boys calling them summer ducks. Hashtag summer ducks. You know, that's really funny. I was hunting with a guy this weekend. Uh, he's actually a subscriber, and I met him at the boat landing, and we got to talking and decided to hunt this last few days together. And it was Saturday, and we got set up in an area. It wasn't too far from the landing, to be quite honest. It wasn't far at all. You know, maybe a 5 minute, 10-minute boat ride. And in reality, where we set up, somebody actually walked in from the landing and walked down the ridge and went to where we were hunting. And when he came out of the woods, he realized that somebody was already set up there. But we invited him to hunt with us, which he did. And he's an old timer like myself. And the guy I was hunting with had never heard the term summer ducks. And but when me and this guy were talking, that's all we were saying was the word summer ducks. And the reason we call wood ducks summer ducks because they're here all summer. They're here all year long. You know, majority of the birds that are here. You know, they breed here. This is where they breed and nest, and they just stay here all year long. So we end up calling them summer ducks. But I think in every little area that you go to, your ducks are going to have nicknames, you know, that are regional. So the American wood duck, you know, wood duck, Woody, Woodrow, Squealer, Summer duck, you know, just where you're at, where you're from. Mallards, you know, you have mallards, greenheads, drakes, hens, Susie, just where you're from. Gadwall, call them a lot. Real old timers will call them gray mallards, you know, or gray ducks. There's regional what they, you know, different names that you got for different species of ducks. Oh, what else we got going on? Well, let's see here. Got 10 people still in the house. We got about 10 more minutes. We're going to be here tonight. All having fun. It's amazing how time flies, you know. Well, Joe, y'all have y'all. I think y'all do get mallards, but then you have um, another like a subspecies of mallard called the Mexican mallard, and it is a darker variation of the mallard. The way I understand it, there's a. Wish I had the guy's name written down because I can never pronounce it correctly. But he did a study on black ducks, mottled ducks, mallards, and the Mexican mallard, and they're all just different color variations, pretty much. Wildman 307, how you doing, buddy? Hey Jay, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. tell everybody there, and especially Jake, I said, hey, so he quit yelling at me through the video, through the computer. But tell him I said, hey. Doing good, wild man. Duck season finally ended. So a little bit of a duck depression, but getting ready for next year, man. Sunfish Assassin, well, welcome back. No worries, bro. We can't be everywhere at one time. I've figured that out. Y'all getting a lot of snow over there, buddy? Wild man, Morgan, y'all getting a lot of snow over there? Wind? Oh, okay. Are y'all you still trapping, or have you had to quit that too because of the wind? Let's see here. I want to do some sunfish, shellcracker, bluegill, and hybrids between them on live this spring. What do you think? Definitely a lot of 1 pounders. Yeah, you can talk about fishing. You going live while you're fishing. I know a lot of guys that do it. Rob, the shiner guy, that shiner guy, he does it quite often. Yeah, do it. Do it. Somebody will watch. You know, the coyote fur is rubbing, so I'm done with them. Still trying bobcats, but no luck for a while. Okay. Well, if I know you, young man, you're going to find something. Yeah, I know. I'm I'm going to tell you something, and if there's anybody else in here, I don't know if Cody's still in here or not. My hat's off to somebody who sits on the ice and goes fishing. I am the proverbial warm weather fisherman. I don't like to fish in the cold. I don't like to fish in the rain or wind. I like to fish when it's nice outside. I will be straight up honest. I am the proverbial fair weather fisherman. There you go. Wow, man, you see that from Rob? Or Sunfish Assassin, I'm sorry. I think they watch you, Rob, fishing to see if you're going to fall out of the boat. That's why I don't do lives when I'm duck hunting. Because something will happen. I'll fall down or fall out. All right, guys. Well, guys, I'm down to almost to the 2-minute warning. Lucky you didn't fall out very often. I'm down to the 2-minute warning, guys. I'm going to be calling it quits here in just a few minutes. I've been on here for 2 hours. I do got to get up early tomorrow. Thank the good Lord that I finally got some work, and I'll be traveling out of town. So I want to thank everybody who has come in tonight, and those that are, if you're still here and you're new to the channel, welcome. Please come back every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I do a live show every Wednesday. I try to put out a video on Wednesday mornings. And just keep watching and keep supporting, and let's support each other. And we will see y'all Wednesday for the video, and then we'll see you again here live next Monday night. So y'all have a good night. Have a good time. Enjoyed it, guys. And we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.